And last story for today on this Thursday, last day of the week I do this show. I called it Clueless on Campus Update. I sent my wonderful producer, Matt, who really is wonderful. He's just amazing, helpful, just amazing. So I sent him a clip, and this was from that group, Turning Point. Now, I can't remember which one it is. Campus Reform. This kid went on a college campus, and he read. I'm going to let him play the clip, and then we'll talk about it.
Donald Trump announced this past week that he would be urging ICE and other administration authorities to seek out people living here illegally that have broken the law, to deport them. So I have a quote for you here that's been making the rounds on social media about the deportation of criminal illegal aliens.
I think that policy comes from a place of white American nationalism. Donald Trump has kind of embraced this rhetoric of racism and xenophobia that is not beneficial to our country at all.
I don't think that quote really stands true.
This administration has totally not done anything moral.
This is really awful.
Amnesty does not necessarily mean that we're losing border security. I think that Trump feels that way.
We just have to advocate for those kinds of people, and people in Congress like Ocasio-Cortez, who is helping people overcome these kinds of things.
Crimes do not nullify your humanity, and people are coming here in search of opportunity.
I'm going to show you the person that said that quote.
We're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers.
Is that surprising?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why is that surprising?
Because I thought it was the Trump administration that said something like that.
Yeah, it's quite surprising.
Do you think it's still a practice of white nationalism, though, to deport criminal illegal aliens?
I think the way Trump's doing it is.
Okay. But President Obama, to this point in Trump's presidency, Obama actually deported more people, though. So in practice, it was more from Obama, though.
What's your question?
I mean, it just shows the hypocrisy in politics. So one person can say something 5 years ago, and next thing you know, it doesn't apply to them anymore, and that they can now be the morality police for whoever is in charge now.
I enjoyed that so much. Obviously, I had to do little clips. It was a longer segment, and you might enjoy it. And again, I think on our website, AmericaCanWeTalk.org, you go to the homepage, under show, go down list of links, you can find that clip. The reason I wanted to share that is, I called it being clueless on campus, but seriously, those young people heard the words, word for word what Obama said, but were told that it was what Trump said, and they were just, white nationalist, racist, typical Trump, blah, blah, blah. And then when they were told, well, actually, these were Obama's words, and Obama has deported more people than Trump has, as in the same point in his presidency, only that one kid, at the last little clip, that one taller, big kid said, gee, it kind of shows hypocrisy. You can do these things, and 5 years later, you can, try to be the morality police for other people. But the other students could not process. They couldn't say anything like, well, now that you say that, maybe I should re-examine my thinking about President Trump. Maybe I didn't understand things. I wonder why Obama would have said these things. I mean, maybe it's not so racist to have to deport people. But I love these things because A, they're a little window on campus conduct, campus thinking, and B, I hope, even though only that one kid at the end said, gee, that's kind of hypocritical, I hope it makes all of them think a little more. I love these kind of things. And it also calls out, and the reason I wanted to tell you this story, show you that little story, is it calls out the need to speak up in your life, to speak up to people you talk to every day. If you hear someone say, Trump's wanting to deport people, he must be racist, or whatever you hear them say, to speak up and talk about, well, why is it, if Obama did it, why is it racist now? I think there's a need, because this has become a huge issue. I don't think that we're going to, ever get everyone on board to recognizing you must have secure borders and you can't have people staying here forever. But I think President Trump, one of the things he has truly accomplished in his time in the presidency so far, he has shifted the American political conversation to where people like those young people who attribute deporting people who have no legal right to be here and have a criminal record, and that, if you do that, you must be, you're nullifying their humanity or some dumb thing. I think he's caused more people to realize, that's a dumb answer, buddy. We have to have better answers. We have to be willing to enforce our borders. We have to be willing to say we have laws that matter, immigration matters, citizenship matters, this issue of border security, and really exposing the left's complete unwillingness to in any way engage in border security or fixing immigration. They can't do any of it. I think it's really helped the American political conversation. We can all help in it too, and we should.